Welcome back to El Bohio Mio. Hi, my name is Jose Pedreira. Now, continuing with Christopher Columbus's diary of his first trip to the New World, he notes that he lied to his men all the way there, all the way from the Canary Islands, which is where they set sail from, all the way to the New World. Now, he did this because he did not want to scare his men and let them think that they were too far away from Spain. So what he did was each evening, he would tell them how many leagues they traveled. So, for example, if they traveled 45 leagues, he might tell them that they traveled 38 leagues. Or if they traveled 55 leagues, he might tell them that they traveled 50 leagues. And the trip wasn't as smooth sailing as you might think. They encountered some storms, and many of the men complained about being at sea too long. And in this, Columbus proved that he was a captain and a true admiral, because he told them that they needed to stop their complaining, that he had committed to reaching India and that they weren't stopping until he did so. So he set them straight. Another problem he had was Carlos Pinzon, who was the captain of the Pinta, who seemed to be a constant thorn in Columbus's side. He writes that in his diary, but he doesn't explain specifics and why he was a constant thorn in his side. But he does say that Pinzon once took the Pinta on a trip without his permission. And he took her on a trip to find gold because one of the Indians on the Pinta told him that there was an island that he knew of that had a lot of gold. Now, the reason there was an Indian, as a matter of fact, there were 3 on the Pinta, was because Columbus had captured some Indians, some to take back to King Ferdinand and Queen Isabela in Spain, and some so that they could teach them Spanish so that they could serve as interpreters. Now, Columbus was so angry at Pinzon's trip that he wrote in his diary that Pinzon did it solely out of greed. Well, that's it for today's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back soon with another episode.